From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. Back at my bar, back at Tommy Max, and brought to you by our good friends at TruckCrashLaw.com. Speaking of law, we have a law firm rep here, and attorney Mark GIlbert with the law firm of Coleman, Talley. Let's welcome him to the bar. How you doing, Mark?
Thank you so much.
Good to see you,
Appreciate
brother.
you having me.
How's life treating you?
Doing well, thanks.
I like you. You know, you attorneys, whenever you sit at my bar, you're always nice and sharp, dressed, looking tight, looking good.
That button thing is especially cool. Did you see
I
that?
do like that.
Yeah.
How about the liner?
Look at
Whoa,
that.
that is
Whoa.
badass. I like that a lot, man. How long you been an attorney for?
30 years.
30 years.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're you said you're born in Gainesville but grew up in New Mexico.
That's right.
Did you go to law school or school in Florida, or how'd you get back to the East Coast?
Yeah, so, I did my undergrad in Arizona.
Okay.
And then I went to law school at Mercer in Macon.
Nice.
Right.
Back to the South. All right.
Yes.
How long you been in Jacksonville?
We opened our office here 3 years ago.
Okay.
So
cool.
the law firm's 85 years old.
Wow.
Office in Atlanta, South Georgia, and then we opened up this branch 3 years ago. Perfect timing, right at the pandemic.
Yeah, no doubt. That's always, yeah, you made it through, though. That's what
We did.
matters. That's what matters.
did.
Wally Conway is back. How are you, my friend?
Feeling marvelous.
Good to see you.
Feeling marvelous.
You been flying or sailing seas lately?
Yes, I have. Been
Both.
out on the ship a little bit, flying around the country a little bit.
Okay.
But sitting next to Mark makes me grateful.
Yep.
That I'd rather spend money with lawyers than doctors.
Oh, without a doubt.
When you spend money with
I
lawyers,
appreciate
it's not
that.
typically pleasant,
Right.
Yeah.
but it doesn't hurt.
Right. Well, hopefully it doesn't hurt. What kind of law are you guys doing? What do you specialize in?
So the firm is really a transactional firm.
Okay.
We do affordable housing, student loan housing, all different types of development work.
Okay.
I'm really part of what I call the litigation footnote, because when litigation springs up, which it inevitably does,
Yep.
then they have somebody come in, has to throw some elbows, and I'm part of that group.
Okay.
Whoa.
Cool. All mostly real estate developers and that type of thing.
Yeah,
For you anyway?
Yeah. Well, I do blend over into kind of just general business litigation.
Okay.
Usually businesses, people fighting over money.
Yep.
And,
Yep. Over contracts.
Absolutely.
Do LOIs matter?
Pardon me?
LOIs, letters of intent. Do they not? No, I'm
sounds
sorry.
like a personal
Check. I'm
question.
not LOIs. Of course they matter. NDAs. Are they enforceable?
Sure.
I mean, because I hear it. Now I'm not
Sure,
an attorney.
but you can pay some hush money, and you can.
Oh,
Not
I
in New York
I like
City.
this
You can't.
kind of
Don't
law.
do that in New York City,
Jeez,
Tom.
yeah.
No, just
Exactly.
make sure you
Yeah.
disclose it correctly.
Right.
Other than that, you'll be fine.
It's
It's a
line
gift.
item.
It's a gift, no doubt about it. So what's your, go ahead, Wally. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Well, I'm just curious if most of your work ends up representing the developer or representing the investment side.
Actually, I would say it's 50-50.
Okay.
We get on both sides of that.
Right.
That equation, yeah.
Complex. I mean, is it deep? You know, like
Yeah,
do you got to dig
by the
deep
time it
sometimes,
hits
or is
my
it just
desk, it's
okay?
no one's talking to each other, and the wheels have
They need
fallen
your help.
off. It's bad.
Are you a mediator type in that situation, or not ever?
Well, really, what we try to do is try to identify what does a win look like for our client,
Okay.
because sometimes they don't really know what that looks like.
Yeah.
And once we get that, then we try to put together a program to get them to that point.
Okay.
So a lot of time is just spent defining what's the win here.
Okay.
How much of the problems that you end up in the middle of are a result of poorly written contracts or just people not
honoring the
honoring
contract?
them? Yeah.
I'd say it's mostly just people who are not honoring them. I mean,
Yeah.
by the time these contracts, and the clients always complain that, gosh, these contracts are getting longer and longer every year.
Right.
That's because every paragraph represents someone else's very bad experience, right?
Okay.
So we put that in there for
Right.
a reason.
Right.
So it's usually just people who don't honor, and maybe the market's changed. There's reasons why they're not honoring.
Absolutely. All right, Mark. So how can people find you? And as we wrap up here, young attorneys out there, or
Yes.
people trying to get into law school or thinking law.
Yes.
I'm sure you guys are always looking for the next brightest, right?
And I'll tell you, the Jacksonville office opening in here, we've been able to attract some real talent from University of Florida, Florida State, other
Cool.
schools. Very impressed with the caliber of students coming out of those programs. It's been great for our firm.
I wouldn't expect anything less coming from
Yeah.
this great
Very,
city.
very good stuff.
Yeah, Mark, congratulations.
Thank
and
you so
thanks so
much.
much. 30
Appreciate
years,
it.
man. That's
Thank you.
doing something right.
Thank
Wally,
you.
Always a pleasure,
Pleasure,
brother.
man.
All right, that'll do it for this for us this time around. If you like these conversations, there are plenty more at iwannabuzz.com. Go check out all the great people that sit at my bar and tell you all the great things they're doing right here in the great, it's all great, city of Jacksonville. So until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. And we'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.